TV hosts spill on their worst guests. From boring interviews to rude celebrities, some guests leave a lasting negative impression. Curious to find out which famous faces are on their blacklist? Check it out. The Graham Norton Show has had many A-listers as guests, but there is one that Norton found particularly boring. Actor Edward Norton recently revealed that Robert De Niro isn't the best storyteller after he took too long to tell a story and ended up saying, "Why am I telling this?" Norton commented, "We were all leaning in, willing it to be amazing." The cast of Ocean's 8 made history on a talk show, with Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Rihanna, Helena Carter, and Sarah Paulson taking over. However, the rowdy group left the audience confused as they talked over each other and laughed for 45 minutes straight. The host felt like he was driving a bus on a hen party. Famous TV host Oprah Winfrey recently shared that her worst guest was not an A-lister, but rather a lawyer who constantly promoted his book on her show. The guest mentioned his book a total of 29 times during the segment, according to Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey had an awkward encounter with Tom Cruise on her show. He talked about his girlfriend and at one point grabbed Oprah's arms in excitement and shook them. Jon Stewart has revealed that Hugh Grant was his worst ever guest on The Daily Show due to his behavior leading to a ban from the program. Stewart claimed that Grant is still his worst guest to this day. Actor Hugh Grant apologizes for his behavior on The Daily Show and agrees with the host's decision to ban him from the show. The admission came in a tweet from the star. TV host Conan O'Brien recently revealed that director Abel Ferrara was the worst guest he ever had on his talk show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, in 1996. Ferrara is known for his controversial films and behavior, and apparently, his guest appearance on the show was no exception. Abel Ferrara, the director of the film Tommaso, allegedly ran away from a TV show before his appearance. He later returned and reportedly yelled at host Conan O'Brien. TV host Wendy Williams makes a shocking revelation about a guest who touched her inappropriately. Without disclosing the name, Williams is upset that nobody stepped in when it happened. The guest will never be seen on the show again, confirms the TV personality. After Wendy Williams' declarations, Twitter users quickly identified the guest as comedian Gilbert Gottfried. With a career on TV spanning over 35 years, the Scottish TV host has met a few peculiar characters. Topping the list is Kevin Spacey. He was horrible. Just very arrogant. I didn't like him at all, confessed Kelly. Harrison Ford makes Kelly's list of undesirable guests as the TV host admits he seemed unhappy promoting his latest film. Kelly suggests that Ford did not enjoy the movie he was promoting. The late TV host confessed that Phyllis Gates, wife of the late actor, Rock Hudson, was his worst guest. TV host Larry King revealed in his memoir that during an interview with Phyllis Gates, the ex-wife of Hollywood agent Henry Wilson, Gates barely spoke and only gave one-word answers. King expressed frustration at the lack of conversation and the remaining duration of the interview. In entertainment news, Jay Leno, former host of The Tonight Show, has revealed his biggest pet peeve: reality stars. Leno faced many difficult guests during his hosting career, but he admits to being particularly annoyed by these types of celebrities. Stay tuned for more celebrity updates. Leno confessed to be quite disinterested when he had the original star of The Bachelorette on the show. TV host Trista Sutter was approached by a woman in a parking lot. Confused, he asked for her name, only to find out it was his guest. Awkward. The host of Chelsea Lately found that one of her guests was a huge pain to deal with. Russell Brand has been banned from returning to Chelsea Handler's show. The comedian's caffeine habit allegedly caused delays on the set. Handler said she would never want him back on the show. The worst guest the TV host ever had on The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson was singer Macy Gray. Macy Gray gets called out for being a diva at the start of her career by Sir Alex Ferguson. He says it was just a bad night and she's not a bad person. Legendary TV host Johnny Carson had many famous guests, but comedian Bob Hope was apparently the worst to work with. According to sources, Hope would often arrive late and unprepared for his appearances on The Tonight Show. Despite his reputation, Hope made many memorable appearances on the show and remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Bob Hope and Johnny Carson had a public friendship, but Carson didn't actually like Hope's humor. Their relationship was mostly due to competition in the entertainment industry. Andy Cohen revealed his worst guest on his show, and it's someone who refused to answer his shady questions. Can you guess who it is? Hint, it's a mystery. Amber Rose was called one of the worst guests by talk show host Andy Cohen. Rose asked if she was a bad guest, and Cohen confirmed it. No further details were given. Deborah Winger is on Cohen's list of bad guests as he recalls her strange behavior. Cohen mentioned that during a commercial break, Winger connected with him, but when the camera was on, she acted different. This information was revealed by Best Life and Nicki Swift.